What up, ladies and gentlemen? It has been a minute. I do apologise. I haven't been, like, my health's not been too great, so I haven't been doing any sort of streams. But I decided to come back with this. So this is basically a roller coaster theme park building game. And well, this game reminds me of back in the day when I used to play Theme Park back on the old PlayStation 1. Yeah, this game just takes me back, brings back some seriously, it basically shows my age, but it takes me back a minute. So what we're gonna do is, I have sort of played it just to get an idea, but I did the sandbox, but I've designed my own park. What I might do is I might give you a quick look at my park, and then we'll jump into the campaign just so you can see, because obviously I'll show you the detail and things like that. So what we'll do is we'll jump in, we'll look at my park. I have put hours into this. I think I've ploughed at least 20-25 hours into this one park, just getting all the minute details as best as I can. So putting trees, bins, everything that you need in the park, just sort of getting it just right. I'm hoping once it loads I can give you a walk around. A lot of this stuff, the roller coasters are prefabricated. Obviously the designs were already in the game. I haven't made them myself, but I built this beastie from scratch. Everything you see in it that I've placed, that has been placed, I have done so myself. So we'll get straight into the... So this is the entrance. I designed all this, just so you have an idea. So obviously this is the entrance. So we'll just in we go. And then as soon as you get in, you've got the information kiosk. Give me a sec. There we go. So you come in here, you come through. As you can see, I've placed trees, you've got animatronics. I've done it in such a way that obviously it just optimizes the space of the park itself, which is exactly what you want. So yeah, I built this way. This is a hotel. This one's awesome. I love the whole design. All this scenery, the stuff that you see, all this stuff in the coaster, I put in myself. I put in the tunnel. I sorted the land out. I did all this. You've got the... Where is that? I don't think it's this coaster, but you've got a animatronic. There he is. You got an animatronic Kraken that comes up, destroys the ship. Yeah, there's so many design possibilities for this game. This is just my design. So I've built this park from nothing. I have every little detail you see I've put in myself. I've done it in such a way, as if you look, if we go into city down to ground view, you've got bins, you've got to make sure you've got benches, you obviously get people, all of this stuff I've put in myself, obviously food, drink. Obviously you need this is the only problem is my park is, there's 3,000 people in this park at the minute, which means it gets quite congested. Obviously look at this, people queuing just to get on this. Look at the size of that queue. It's ridiculous. I don't think I'd ever want to go to a theme park where the queue was that big. If you had to queue for an hour and a half or 2 hours to get on a ride, I think I'd just give up. But yeah, no, so this is my design. So obviously the planes don't really go with the whole motif of pirates, but I've done it in sort of it's not... It was a nice ride because I like the boat scheme, because obviously boats, pirates, blah 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 blah. But yeah, this this is my design. I've uploaded it as well, like, because you can upload your designs onto like a platform within the game. But yeah, this was literally my first ever attempt at building a park from scratch. But now we gotta look. We're going to go out and we are going to get on with the campaign. So basically it means that I'll be dropping into, in the game's terms, I'll be dropping into someone else's park, and I will have to fix errors within the parks to progress through the campaign, as it were. I won't do the tutorial for you guys, I won't bore you with that. So we go straight on to Captain Lockjaw's Buried Treasures. So the first one we want is this one, which is Avast me hearties and welcome to Planet Coaster. Shiver those timbers and take charge of this explosive pirate park. Complete ride construction, draw in the crowds and give your guests a swashbuckling good time. Alright, so I love the pirate theme. That's what my park, my own personal park, is built like pirate theme. So it's all swashbucklers and things like that. I think because I've got all of the DLCs as well, so I've got like spooky, so I can build like a ghost theme park, things like that. So what I might do with you guys, obviously we'll do the campaign together, as well as the campaign. I may start a whole new park build from scratch, but in the sandbox, so obviously I'm not as constrained by money, so we can then sort of really, I can really show you.
After all your training, I'll bet you'll have this positively pirate-packed park shining like a plundered diamond in no time. Have you thought about
So this is
no,
the pre-designed park that I have to just come in and deal with. As you can see on the left there, you've got all like what you need to do, like attract 800 guests, build another 2 rides, 900. This one I should be able to get done fairly quick. What I do recommend though is I'll show you something. So as you can see here, if you look down on the far right in the box, it shows a tree with 73%. So that is basically making that the queues look better. So like, I'll show you what I mean. So the queue looked quite bare here. So what we'll do is I will get scenery and we will do a scan, because I'm going to keep it as a pirate theme. So what we'll do is something just to get the crowd's attention. So we'll go for an animatronic. We'll go for animatronics of like pirates. So we bop that down, and you'd be surprised. Look, so I put that in. It's now 99%. And so your best bet is to sort of make sure that you're looking at the design aspect. Like, obviously you've got to make it so that people are
just so you know, you can look over
happy, like waiting in queue. So 100% means that you're going to have less complaints of people complaining about having to queue up. So you want to look at that really closely. But what we're going to do is we'll get another ride in, because that's what it wants me to do, build another flat ride. Let's go for something a little bit more exhilarating. 5, 5, 4, 4, 1. It's nauseating. It's nauseating. And none of these are really that exciting for people. Although that might be. Fear. Insanity. Oh, it's one of those. No. Where's the pirate ship? There's no pirate ship. Are you joking me? There was a pirate ship before. Damn it. What we'll do is we'll install this, like obviously octopus, pirate, blah blah blah. Stick with the theme. But I will go through like the whole, because I will design the whole thing myself. Plop that down. What do I want as so we'll go for like the wood. So like deck, pirate deck. You want to build with this, as you saw in my pre-build, you want to make the queue fairly big, because obviously people will queue up silly amounts of time just to get on a ride. So what I do, I didn't want that to happen. So yeah, people will queue up silly lengths of time just to get on a ride. So what I will do is you do that. So the park's now obviously it's active, but it's only 17% in the way of people being happy queuing up. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them something to look at. So what I might do actually is we'll go for that. I'll make it look like some sort of like pirate battles going on or something. Or something or other. I can't quite decide, but we'll figure it out. I always do. Got this really nasty habit of it. So, but what I always recommend that you just obviously have a good nose at what's going on as well. So obviously I'll stick this in. No. Plant that there. So then we'll check 88%, so that's not too bad. So what I tend to do as well is obviously, because that, even though that's got stuff on it, it looks quite bare from my perspective, to me anyway, but that's not what I want. So let me get rid of that filter. Obviously we want some palmer trees or some exotics, because we can then turn that round, spin it around a bit, plant them, because obviously the scenery makes all the difference of palm trees and the Caribbean. Obviously it all sort of coincides. So we do this. I want to be careful how I plant this, because obviously I don't want it to. Of course, there we go. So that does look a lot better, doesn't it? I'll just quickly check. And that is 100%, yeah. So because I've given them something to look at, it then means that they're happy, so I can open that ride comfortably, knowing it's going to get used. So we've now attracted more people. The other thing is you can speed up and slow down the park. So I tend to put it on fast forward, so you've got a constant flow of people coming through anyway. I'll do that straight away, because obviously it's easier for me, because then the income comes in faster, which I'd rather that than sit there waiting for an hour or so for the cash to come in. Yeah, let's go for that. I'm sure people are going to love that. Plant this. Dump that there, because sometimes I'm a lot better when I've got more constructive freedom, should we say. Obviously with this, with the campaign, I will be constrained by obviously cash flow and things like that. So like every piece of this I'm dropping in right now is costing me a pretty penny. I won't make this queue too big, but just big enough. I'm a real stickler, so it's got to look at least level as far as my eyesight's concerned. Not my eyesight, but you know what I mean. So that's only 30%, so we'll open that. But then what we will do is we will look at starting to implement some of this scenery stuff. I'll go for a little something different though this time. Oh, well, there we go. So we've achieved the first. These ones are going to be easy. These first couple are going to be really, really easy.
That could be a fault with the electrics.
I think it's the second or third missions, because I have, before I've decided to buy this, I actually did check it out on YouTube, just to see what it was about, because obviously I'm an advocate for games like this. I love anything where you can use your imagination to build things, and obviously a park building game for me, it takes me back to my childhood, quintessentially, and obviously, it's awesome as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so we got that, animatronics. And what has that done for us? 67%. Good, but not good enough. What else can we plop in here? Let me have a look. So we can put in... No. Oh, we could. We actually could. That's sick. So what does that do for me? 93. So that's good. I did that because obviously that is a... Oh no, I don't want that again. Ah, I got a dink. I need something smallish. There we go. So, plop that down. There may be some background noise, guys. We're having got a carpet being laid today throughout the hallway, so I do apologise if there's a slight amount more noise than there should be. It was not my intention, I promise you, to obviously make it difficult for you guys to hear me. Just make the finishing touches here, because I love to have trees, like obviously this sort of stuff. So plant that. That looks fantastic. So that's that queue sorted. That should be right. Yep, 100. So I need to build. In other words, if I build one more ride, then we should achieve the objective. This is just the first couple of levels. This is just to sort of let you dip your toe in the water sort of thing. Give you a taste of what's to come. Yeah, let's go something like with a little more air to it. Where do we want to put this beastie? I'm just trying to think where I want it. Oh, I've got to show you this actually. Before I finish that, I'll show you this. So the clever part about this game, the thing I love about this game, is this. So obviously you can pre-build roller coasters, so you can design them, you can build them. So I could actually build my own roller coaster from scratch. This is the part I love. So once you've built it, I can then sit there and I'll do this. So what will happen is stop, everyone else will get on, and then you can basically ride the roller coaster you've built. I love that concept. Like, so I'm now going to ride this one. This is a pre-built one. Nothing to do with me, but it's a nice little roller coaster actually. Could be a bit more exciting though, because that's obviously quite pitiful for excitement. I'd have slapped in a loop-the-loop or something just to give people something to think about. But yeah, so I tend to build a coaster and then I will ride it just because I'm a big kid like that. But that's me. That's just me all over. But yeah, let's get this last ride in, so then we can advance to the next level on the campaign trail. So yeah, go for that, because if I can build the queue closer to this queue line, then it should technically mean I may not have to do as much as far as the queue's concerned. I'm not going to worry about making this one like ridiculously long, because I don't suspect. There you go, stage 2.
Hello again. I noticed that the juxtaposition of your rides has resulted in a pronounced uptick in guest thrill levels. Either you're a very astute park planner, or you just got lucky. For now, I'm reserving
change that.
judgment.
Come now, it's clearly raw talent. Although that's not to say it does need a good long cook before it's properly ready.
So let's have a look. 78. Because of that other side, it's 78%, which is fantastic. It means that I'm not going to have to do as much as far as the scenery is concerned. I will be doing another stream later. I'm possibly going to try and do this new Cyberpunk game. I have been having mass issues with it because obviously when they released it, it was an absolute catastrophe. The game was so buggy and things like that it was pretty much a joke. A lot of people are so angry that the PlayStation have actually taken it off their store. I have put in for basically a refund, but I've not heard anything back. But I may have a look at it, and because I put that in a couple of days ago for the refund, but I've heard nothing back, so I may end up getting ignored, which bloody typical of PlayStation. I've had no to be fair though, this is not PlayStation's fault. I get that. So they're just basically doing damage control for this company, CD Projekt Red or whatever it was. That's 100. So I need to get 1,000 people into this park. What do you reckon, guys? Should I do it? Should I do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get 1,000 people in the park. I've got the cash, so I'm not too worried about that. So let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna stick a Jesus. Size of that, look. I have got one of these in my own personal park. These are fantastic. But obviously, getting the thing to ground level tends to be where it gets a little more complex. Because obviously the entrance is there. And you've got to literally build down. We'll do it because obviously it will get me the 1,000 people I need to... Obviously this is only our first coaster, so we're not really going to stress about it. This is only my first campaign mission, so not really going to break a sweat over it. Obviously we're going to have to go down here. How do I do this? I'm trying to decide. Yeah, we've got to build down. So what I might do actually... Yeah. See if I can. Beautiful. This is what I love about this game, is this game just gives me the ability to use my imagination to do what I want. So we're going to call it for that. That one's done. The problem is now it's not the only one, so I've now got to do this side. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do the same concept. Actually, yeah, I will. So we'll just build out first. Then we will wean it round. Oh, that's horrible. I am so retented on the whole... If it's got to be a straight line. If it's not a straight line, I am not impressed. Like that would drive me mad. But fortunately, I don't have to worry about it at this present. Yeah, like that would drive me ballistic. Right, I need to access the ride itself. No, let me access the ride itself. Yeah, I'll show you this ride as well, actually. So this is prefabricated, but what we'll do is I'll show you. So every ride is rideable. This is what I love. So you can build it, then go on it. Like this, I love this. I'd love to figure out how to design something like this myself. This would take, like I've seen guys on YouTube that they've been doing this for, they've got parks that have taken them years to build. No joke. Like I'm not screwing with you. It has taken them years to build their parks. Yeah, it's just amazing. So this one, I quite like this, but what we'll do is, now that's sorted, we'll open it up, because we need 1,100 people to turn up, and this should boost that number, because as soon as they see this, they're going to be like, oh, go, go, go. like, there you go. Done. So that's that first area done. So we're going to jump straight into the next one. I'm not gonna mess around here in this park anymore. We'll jump straight into the next one. The first couple of levels are going to be good because obviously they're easy. I shouldn't have any problems. It's later on as the game progresses, it gets more and more complicated. Like obviously I'll show you. So you've got you got beginner, easy, medium, 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 hard, hard, hard. So these ones are going to be ridiculous. These ones are going to ask you to do things that are just... I'd be better off trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat, if I'm honest, in that sense. This one's going to be more of a... This one's going to give me more building, more constructive freedom. Which, I love me a bit of constructive freedom, as far as these sort of games are concerned. I've also found a new game, actually, guys, made by Epic. Similar to, it's not similar to Fortnite, but it's actually surprisingly quite a good game. I may do some gameplay on that just to show you guys. This one should be fairly easy as well. So I've got to employ. Let's go. So I've got to employ 2 janitors, build 2 rides, employ 2 mechanics, build 5 rides, then employ 2 entertainers. So obviously, let's do that first. So we'll get the...
There's no way I'm setting foot in this place.
We'll hire some janitors.
You know very well.
Obviously, janitors, what they'll do is they will literally just go round and make sure
it's simply a mechanical
that the floor is tidy, because for some unknown reason people will just dump their crap all over the floor, because apparently they were all born in barns, and I think they failed to Oh. I like that. I didn't know that. That's new to me. So priority passes. So in actual fact, like a queue skip. Oh, I could make some money out of that. That's lucrative. Oh. Yeah, just let you know, guys. The guys that are now going to be doing the work are here. So if you hear any sort of background noise, I do apologise. But I will do my best to just trudge on and get it done. The whirly-rig. In God's name is that? Oh, cool. A little piratey type ride. We'll put that in for the kiddies. Plop that in. Obviously, we're still going to focus on these queues. I will do the exact same as I would any other time. because obviously what you need to imagine is, imagine you're at a theme park. Imagine that you are stuck queuing up. Are you going to want to stand in a bare queue? I wouldn't. Genuinely, I wouldn't.
It's good to see you've got
But
the
that
park
apparently
back
says
on
that it's
track.
100%.
The guests are riding the rides,
Okay,
and
I
the
won't have to do
janitors
anything
are
there then.
Janitoring the... No, good work. Good work.
So I need to employ 2 mechanics.
Yeah. And
These,
no
as I
one's
say,
gonna
these
let
first
dragon.
ones are going to be so easy.
That's right. To the
These
best
first
of
couple
our
are going to be
knowledge.
so easy. But then the game really starts testing testing your patience, as it were. But let's get another ride in. I've got 9,000. I've got 9 grand. So I haven't got anything to worry about on that front. Right. Put that queue there. Put that there. No. I didn't realise how loud my neighbours were, or my housemate is. He does like to make noise, bless him. But then again, I can talk. I do make my noise. I do make my fair share of noise. So that's 100% as well. That is so weird. Like, it's like something about this park where I don't even have to tamper with anything, which is weird. Like, that's boggling my brain right now, but I'll take it. Alright, cool. So plant that. I'll make this look as legitimately straight as I can make it. There we go. Just to make it look a little more presentable. Well, not presentable, you know what I mean? Again, what is with that? Maybe that's just this level. See, like, that drives me nuts. Because that's bare, that drives me absolutely up the bloody wall. But I'm not going to worry about it because... yeah, just because. Because I don't have to worry about it at this precise moment in time. Because this is literally only my first park build. Actually, while we're there, we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'm going to buy some... I'm going to buy 1 to stick there. And I will buy 1 to stick there. So that'll be good. We've got people, gonna have people come flooding in now. Obviously. Yeah. Oh no, I haven't got the cash. God damn. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Obstructed. Ah, that's why it's obstructed. I don't have the cash for it either, so I'm not going to worry too much. As I said, I apologise if you can hear background noise. I didn't realise people could talk so excuse my language. I didn't realise people could talk so loud.
done on
Okay.
your continued success.
So
I'm very relieved that you
I need to
saw
be
fit
careful
hire
now.
some mechanics.
5%.
The last thing we want
So
is
it's
for a
just
train
over
full of
there,
guests to break
apparently,
down next to
that
the Kraken.
it's
given
not
its
an
less than
issue.
stellar
Over
safety history.
here, I'm going to need to mess around with the path. I tend to go for the filter so I can then just use pirate. How do I want to do this? Yeah, let's go for something a bit more. Do that. Make it look like they're in the middle of a scuffle with these guys. So it looks like there's a massive, like, that's 92% and all I've done is put that in. That's ridiculous. It's great, but it's ridiculous. Yes. Go for that. Sorry guys, I'm being quiet. Do you know, this is the few, if you know me personally, I do talk. I am a quiet person if I need to be. I am a quiet person. But when I play games like this, okay. My doorbell is going to be replaced. I don't know what that means, but cool. Right, so that's 100% there. Better open it actually. I've just realised I haven't even opened it. So that's that. This is what I like little things like that. So I built like they're in the middle of a little battle there. We need more people. What could I do to improve the situation? That's what I could do. So we could put in some facilities. So let's locate the facilities I want. So pirate. Probably be a good idea to put a toilet in. Put two of those in. One over there and one over here. Oh. That's the only problem is this game's very sensitive. Because obviously this game was actually designed for... This game was designed for PC originally. And obviously they've altered it to be for consoles as well.
Well
Never
done
mind.
again.
Done that.
You've finished this.
So that's the
part
next
off
one
a
done.
treat. Those entertainers
Oh,
really.
look at that. We're 40 minutes in and we've actually got something done. Shocked. What I might do is I might do like just the first park, so the pirate area, then we'll move on to the princess one or the adventure one. So we've got that. So we've done those two fairly simplistically. Oh, this one's going to be a pain in my backside. I know this one. I did try this before, previously. Alright, let's give it a punt. As I said, I apologise for any sort of level of... Huh? Yeah. Change this, baby, and I'll go to the end. Yeah, you're alright. Alright, so we'll get on with this, guys. Hub. No, you stay there, Bubba. Stay there. Go on, lie down. Excuse me a sec, guys. Go on, lie down. Go on, lie down. I know you're being nosy, Bubba. Lie yourself down. Good boy. Right.
Oh, poor Peg-Leg Pete. This place had such potential. I
Bigger.
don't think he's cut out for the theme park business.
Well, he's certainly
roller
cut
coaster
out
needs building.
something. Specifically
Shouldn't have
about
to
half of his financial
Build
record.
myself.
If his ships had as many...
Beautiful. And there's a loan to deal with. Sorry guys, I am being quiet for the minute. What I'm going to do is I'm switching my mic off, just temporarily, while the gentleman's working. As soon as he's done, I will switch my mic back on. Alright, so I will continue to build, but you'll just have to do it without my lovely voice. Yeah, guys, I'm back. Dude is efficient. He just smashed that out like proper quick. So we will continue with what I was doing. Yeah, building this. So we've got a much more stringent set of guidelines in this park. This park has, if I'm honest, caused me problems in the past. When I've previously tried it. Obviously, when I first got the game, I just tested everything out, just to see what it was about, and then I decided to spend most of my time on my own park design, just to get a grips with the game, obviously how it works. What I'm going to do though is, I know I'd love to sit here and mess around doing all of like little park designs and stuff, but I have to be really careful, because the scenario for this is, I'll show you. So I've got monthly repayments of 500 because this guy, the previous owner, got a 10 grand loan on the park, and I've got to pay it back in 22 months, so near just short of 2 years. I've got to pay that loan back, but I need to be really careful, because obviously I need to make money as well. Because if I'm not making money, well, then it becomes kind of pointless, should I say. And what I am missing though, so this I recommend you always put in. You should always put in a staff room, because obviously your staff will need somewhere that they can chill out, basically. So what I do is, this is how the capacity for how many staff there are can go in it. So I put it to 6, and then I will do it so it's healthcare, so that they don't end up feeling like they're overworked. So it's like health benefits. So we'll put that in, just so that the staff. Why are you not working? What a prat! I didn't open it. No. No wonder I wasn't making any money on it. What an idiot. Sorry guys. Apparently I made a complete boo-boo there. 6%, I'm not happy with that. 6%. But there's not a lot I can do until I start making some serious bank. Because I've got to retain £1,000 a month profit. That is a lot easier said than done. That's the one thing I love about this game, is as you progress, it will throw challenges at you. Like I've done it before, where I've built a park, I've got the park really well set up, and then the game just slaps me down again. I don't know why, it just slaps me down. I don't know about that quality, guys. I don't know what's going on with that. I do apologise. But from what I can see on my screen, it looks like it's a little bit on the fuzzy side. I don't know if you're having the same problem. If you are, I apologise. If you're not, ignore me. But yeah, so we got them in, at least. I think my problem was previously was I spent so much time and energy trying to sort all like the queues and stuff out for the park. I'm only clearing this so I again. Sorry about that. I don't know if have I been talking and you guys haven't been hearing me, because I'm not sure. Ignore me. Right, I should have enough cash now to dump another ride in here. I've got to make a monthly profit of £1,000. I am barely touching that. So that's 2. We've got 2 rides in. So we'll stick that there actually. What I'll do... How is it obstructed? Never mind. Right. Plumb that in. Alright. Oh no, look. I need to put rubbish bins in, that's the problem. I think that's where my issue is. So, but let's open that and we'll stick some rubbish bins in, because that may be causing me problems for people wanting to visit my park. So, let's stick another janitor in here. But we need to go to create. Go to props for the park. Obviously we'll go for the Buccaneer stuff. So this basically means that I can stick in benches, because obviously... Are you serious? That guy just did that as the janitor walked past. What an arsehat. What an absolute little shit. Stick these bins in. If people still dump their rubbish on the floor, I'm going to get very upset. And then I might build a roller coaster and slaughter everyone, but let's see how I feel.
Well, quite
That's alright.
impressive.
So
Now
that's good. That's worked out.
Monthly profit. You might just stop this
And all that
place
was
from
rubbish.
after all.
People having issues with the rubbish.
Perhaps it's time to think
Christ.
about an exciting new coaster.
See, this is what I mean by this game. Like, a little bit of rubbish on the floor, and it can hamper my entire campaign. It's ridiculously impressive. Pain in the arse, but ridiculously impressive. So now, guys, now we get the fun task of trying to figure out how to build this roller coaster. Right, how am I going to do this? How do I want to play this? Right, let's make it go up. I don't want it going too high, because I don't want to absolutely scare the crap out of people. Not my intention at all. What is the problem there? Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. So what I'll do is I will bank it. So basically what that means is... No. No, let's go back. No, go back. No. 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 So we'll go higher actually. We'll go one higher. And then what I'm going to do, because what I will do actually is we'll go down into a dip. Then I want to install... Are you serious? So that's the edge of the area. So you only get a certain amount of building space, like room, to do any sort of builds. So I have to be really sort of smart about what I'm doing. But what I'm going to do is, because you can during the course of as you're building the roller coaster, I will always, I tend to always test it. So the courage goes up just fine. Down. Nope, there you go. So there's the first problem, is it doesn't even have the required, it doesn't even have the momentum to get itself up over that. So that's gone straight away. No, that's gone. I'm gonna have to think of something else. That's not even gonna have the momentum. That's not if it couldn't have if it didn't have the momentum to get up a stupid curiosity. I want to see if that actually works because that's not a loop the loop. So we'll see what that does. Obviously, you want the roller coaster to not. It's just not getting that momentum. Let me figure this out because otherwise I'm gonna actually lose my temper. Well, I'm not going to actually lose my temper. I won't lose my temper clearly, but how do I stop that testing? Because I don't need to keep seeing the roller coaster crashing itself. Any suggestions, guys? What do you reckon? Actually, have I got anything that might be able to give that a little bit more oomph? Yeah. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Because what that'll do is those things I've just installed, as you can see there, these wheels, that will basically push it, propel it faster. So yeah, we'll do that. But then, why won't you let me move? Why won't you being an asshole? That's what you're doing. Being an asshole. Ooh, what do you reckon? Stick that in. Do you know what? Let's see what that does. Let's see how that plays out. Let's test that. Obviously, I want to get this campaign done fairly sharpish. I don't want to be messing around with it for forever. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. Let me test that again. Because obviously, if you look on the right, you can see excitement, fear, and nausea. I don't want them to obviously be nauseated. I don't want them to obviously be too nauseated or anything like that, but I want them to be excited because this game, like building a roller coaster, you have to be so damn precise or it will screw you up and you'll lose. Because obviously I want this to be done in such a way that people want to ride it. So I'm going to invert it as well. Look, as you can see, I put an incline in, and then we will level that out again. Actually, no, we'll go the other way, but we're going to go for a drop. I've got to straighten that out. So let's straighten that out now. What is the problem here? What is the problem? So that's that. But what I'm going to do is let's open that up. I want to test that again. So I don't want it to be too much for people because with this you have to be really careful. Like, yeah, look, as soon as they do that, as soon as they hit that, the nausea rating goes right up to 8. As you can see there, it goes right up to 8. And that might be a bit much for people. Like, the excitement rating is nothing. There's no excitement there consistently. So you need to be really I need to be really careful about what I'm doing, because this game is so, it will just give you aggravation for the sake of aggravation. Is it straight? Is that the problem? That might be the problem. There we go. So we're going to go for another hill climb. This is probably going to be a bit much for people, because the last time I did this, I built one and nobody would go on it because it was, well, let's just say it was that scary that people would genuinely getting off the ride and vomiting. Not my intention. Certainly not my intention. But yeah, people were basically getting off it and vomiting immediately. Most people would then like basically just flat out refuse to get on my roller coaster, which obviously is kind of disheartening. I put all that effort into building the damn thing. Right, let's see how that plays out. I have got a bad feeling that this is not gonna go well. Watch. Look at that nausea rating. Watch the nausea rating. So once it hits that, the nausea rating shoots up. Oh my god. The nausea rating goes up to like 11. I'm gonna have to build a toilet right next to it. Oh, I'm gonna have to really sort of. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. All right, okay. So let's do it. Let's build out this way instead. What is the problem here? What is the problem? Yeah, get the angle just right. I need to alter that to go up. I see my mistake. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I should be able to recover this. So I'm not going to build anything else in it because apparently anybody that goes on it will probably end up chunking their guts up anyway because they haven't got the intestinal constitution for it. But no, I don't want to do that. So we'll go back to edit the coaster, but we're going to edit from this side again because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try in such a way they are probably going to chunder. Oh no, that's actually I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not. So it inclines in on itself. Do you reckon? Would you go on that? It's basically going upside down. Oh. I'm so... No. I would not go on that. No. Back that way. Yep. I feel so bad. Sort of. Right. Let's test it. So now it's completed. Let's go for the final test. So it goes up there, chucks itself over there, chucks itself around there, up, spirals around. How bad? Christ. The fear factor is 13.7. That is not good. People probably won't even go on it because of that. I don't know how to deal with that. Right, we're just going to build it because obviously I don't plan on messing around with this. People either try and go on it or they won't. But they seem happy, so what I'm going to do, just to be on the safe side though, is I am going to stick a toilet right here because I particularly prefer if people were chucking up in the carsies. There. So the coast is now open. That's the problem is I can't seem to get the build right because I don't suspect anybody's going to go on it just because of the fear factor. I think they'll all just stick to this area. I've got a bad feeling that they're just going to stick to this area. Let's stick a milkshake thing in here. Everybody wants a milkshake. Some milkshakes. Chief beef. This is just food areas because obviously I've just been. It's just said that people are trying to use this. Everyone's trying to use the facility, but there's not enough for people to want to deal with. Plus, I've got to obviously pay off the loan, and I've got to make £2 grand a month. I don't think that roller coaster is going to cut it, to be honest, but I found a clever little trick with this is I can just delete it, get the cash from it, and I've already completed the task, so they're not going to really say anything to me about it. But what I will then do is, as to obviously compensate for that fact, is I will build rides down here. So we'll give them something a little bit more on the spooky side. Why can't I place you? There you go. So we'll put that in instead. How is that 0? Like, you've got all of that building stuff. Test the ride. Nope, wrong way. Yep. I'll stop that actually there, because I need to connect. What are you doing? Fucking ignoramus. This is the problem, look. Is so the game is so linear that it just assumes that I want to connect that immediately. So it will just do it for me, because now I'm going to have to deal with that. Watch this, look. Bloody thing. That's getting on my nerves, though. No, not that. That. Stay at 10 AM, so I don't have to deal with. So now I'm not going to be able to connect it. Oh, you would be a dick. Excuse my French, boys and girls. Excuse my French. Are you serious? Are you actually serious? So because it's on a slight incline... Irritating. So now I can't even install it. I'm going to have to do it a completely different way, which means the chances are I'm going to have to wipe out some of this. I can't wipe out some of this construction. Oh, do they? What staff members have a high workload? There you go, you get an extra janitor. An extra mechanic. Now go away. I'm trying to deal with this. You seriously gonna make me do that? Dick. Because that was simple. Jesus. Nope. Victory 1 is no longer regarded as new. Okay. And I'm supposed to care because... There we go. So that's now open, so people will start coming down here. Obviously I need to make £2 a month. That's literally what I need to make. What I'm going to do though is install some benches, because obviously I don't want these poor souls to be pacing around consistently without having the ability to put their crap in the bin for a start, and the ability to sit down. Hey.
Oh, such a wonderful coaster.
So now I've got to make. I've got to pay off the loan, and I've got to make £4 a month.
Still around to see it?
Because that's
He'd
always
shed a
easy.
tear, but he went home early.
I'm hoping this doesn't take too long because I don't particularly want to be messing around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like each scenario, like, so obviously I'm going to do all the pirate scenarios, then I'm going to call it, obviously with the stream. I'm probably going to do a stream but something else later. I just, obviously this is the first group of objectives, and it's all like pirate based apart from this Halloweeny looking ride which I've now plumbed in, but that's only to help me reach this monthly profit of whatever I need. How long we got on the loan? So I can actually pay off the loan now. Do that. So that should clear up some income actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it for a second. I'm not going to push it, I'm just going to leave it for a second. If I can make enough money, I will just stick in a prefabricated thing, a prefabricated roller coaster, just to give them something to do. So look, whoa, that's not too bad. So we're up to what, two and a half? At this rate, we're going to push 2.5 grand. Oh, people think my rides are cheap. Oh, crap. So let's upgrade that to, say, 6 quid. What do they think of this one? It's got a plain looking queue, is it? Yeah, 4%. That could be why I'm not getting as many people in either. People aren't coming and queuing up. So let's deal with that problem first, because even I'm sitting there feeling a bit gutted about it. So that's that. Oh, my eye. I don't know what is going on with my eye. He's really smug. Alright. As you can see, I don't mess around. As with pretty much with any game I play, I just sort of get it done. Because obviously I'm sure you guys have got better things to do than sit here and watch me play video games. Although thank you for taking the time to sit and watch me play. I more than appreciate it. I know I don't have a massive audience or anything like that. That doesn't obviously bother me. I like the fact that I have people that want to see what I enjoy, and follow me through the journey of doing what I enjoy. It's greatly appreciated. So now how are we looking? 100%. Booyah. How are we looking for this one? 97%, that's even better. How are we looking for you? 91%, excellent. How are you looking? So we're now pushing 3 grand. We're now pushing 3 grand a month. Loans paid off. I need to increase the output. I need to increase the income again. I might come back to Ascendance another time. Okay. What are they saying about this? I'm just working it out because obviously people will let me know. Never mind. So that's that done.
Not only have you paid back all of the park's loans,
that was
but
beautifully.
you're
That was beautiful. So we achieved that in. That only took me an hour and 15 minutes. to get those 3 done. Brilliant. But that's what I mean. So this is the premise of the game. I love it. Everything about this game just screams awesome to me. So next stream we are going to start on Princess Amelia's Fairy Tale. That is the next one we're going to be dealing with. We won't do that now. I may do that later. Obviously I will stream again later. I'm in the process of downloading Cyberpunk because obviously I haven't heard anything from PlayStation, so I may as well see if look at seeing if the game works. If the game does, I'm going to stream that later because I had already played it for about 20 hours, but when I did play it, the game had so many problems on release, it made it hard to play. So I didn't want to then stream it for you guys for the game to then cut out or something like that during the stream, because it did. The game had crashed on me like 3-4 times, and that was in the first, like, I literally played it for like 20 hours, but it crashed 4 times. Not in 20 hours like consecutively, but you know what I mean. So we're going to call it for that. I hope you enjoyed the first little run. We're going to call it here, and I will be back at 2 o'clock, and we're going to do another stream. I hope you all have a fantastic morning, and I will look forward to seeing you all at 2 o'clock. Take care of yourselves, guys.